Yo, what's good, guys? SatireSage here. Welcome back to the council. So on our last episode, we actually opened the doors to the heavens of something about heavens. We went ahead and unlocked it, and we're literally about to walk through. So as far as I know, that all the councilmen that we were all together in that one castle, we found out two individuals are demons. Apparently, they're possessed. They took control over their minds, and it's making them do certain things to turn people against each other. So as far as I know, is that we just got the gate unlocked of the heavens, and we're actually at the next chapter, which is chapter 4. Let's go ahead and get right into this, guys. Hope everyone's having a great day as well. Let's see what we got here. We got, ooh man, we look solid. We're at level 2 with logic, level 2 with psychology, level 2 with vigilance, level 2 with thievery. What should be the next one up? Let's go ahead and do manipulation. That needs to go up. So hopefully we got a book on that, which I believe we do. Hold on. No, I don't think we do. Okay. Politics, science, etiquette. Only got 3 out of 5 for this one. Okay. Oh, I just saw it. Here it is. Wait, no, I think it's already enacted. Oh yeah, it's active already. Okay, so it looks like we don't have one for manipulation. So the next best one we're gonna go for is erudition. Yeah, that's more information. So we'll go ahead and do that one, guys. Let's continue.
I sense that Mr. Peru is about to surprise us too.
I believed in him. I followed him to the best of my ability. I championed his ideas, defended his decisions, and then, without even realizing it, I became lost.
Now that I've told you everything, you want to take my place, do you? No. I am Emily. You are wasting your time. Louis knows very well how to tell us apart.
Someone had the bang coming from the Duchess's room, and she isn't answering.
Louis, you really must learn to conceal your weaknesses better, if you don't want your foes to use them against you.
Our desire is to steer the destiny of our respective countries for the good of all, and to no longer suffer the random hazards of history.
It is the natural order of things, Monsieur de Richet. There have always been men who govern other men. That is simply the way it is.
History forgets them with a disconcerting facility. No one speaks about them, and yet they whisper in the ears of kings and presidents.
All right, that is the door we got open, guys. Welcome to chapter 4. The crypt. Burning bridges.
But where are we?
I don't know, but we better not hang around. Be careful, Mother. As if me saying that will make any difference. Knowing Mortimer, I wouldn't be surprised if he rigged his crypt with traps.
So you think the door is not enough?
Do you want to wager your other hand?
You've got a point there. We have to find that weapon. What do you know about
I think we're looking for the Holy Lance, which is a spear.
The Lance of Longinus the Centurion.
Let me see. We're gonna have to use one.
Yes. The centurion that pierced the side of Christ with his lance. That weapon naturally became a holy relic.
Exactly.
Seriously? You don't really believe that fable, do you?
Every fable is founded on true events. I'm not saying that everything adds up, but imagine if it really did exist.
Very well. Now what?
Well, now you know what you need to find.
Pardon?
I have to get to the wharf to prepare our departure. Let's get off this cursed island as quickly as we can. We shall come back when we are ready and armed.
But hang on.
Louis, let's first get to safety. We shall come back when we have the upper hand. Fear not. You take care of getting the lance. It's imperative. I'll take care of preparing our departure.
Hang on. At least tell me everything you know about this lance.
But I have never seen it. There's nothing else I can say, Louis. Well, you can always go snooping around Mortimer's study. I remember seeing paintings of Longinus there.
Yeah, let's do that.
Hang on a second.
What's the matter?
Why did you shoot Emily's sister?
Do you really think now is the right time for this?
Oh gosh, 3. 3-1.
I want to know, Mother. Why did you betray her?
Listen, Louis. I don't think you've really understood my interest in the Al-Azif. It's not just simple curiosity about some old relic.
You tried to kill her.
And I had no choice, for crying out loud. It must not fall into the hands of the demons, or we are all doomed, don't you see? Listen, I don't know exactly what it contains, but I prefer to be one step ahead. If they want it, there must be a reason. And even if I don't know what it is, I want to stop them for safety's sake, no matter what.
Nothing will stop you if I understand correctly. Not
Enough, Louis. If you could see the extent of their power as I do, then you would understand what I'm saying.
All right, we'll do it your way.
One more thing. If they find you in possession of the lance, they won't let you get away with it. Choose only one and hide it under your jacket so you don't get caught with it. Then run and meet me on the wharf.
And if I get caught?
If they catch you in possession of the lance, we're all doomed. Do you understand?
Perfectly.
Good. And go talk to Piaggi. He's the one who probably knows the most about this.
The priest. Okay. Alright, hold on. Let me see my notes. I must find the Holy Lance. Okay. So we gotta go find Piaggi before we even do any of this. Okay. Let's go back. Where is the priest? I completely forgot where he's at. Well, we're gonna have to find him. Maybe he's in his room. No, actually, you know what? He might actually be in the, hold on. You might actually be right here. If I can get out. What am I doing? This maze, man. There we go. Mr. Piaggi, where is he? I'm trying to think where he could be. Could be in the dinner area. I know he's not here. He could be in the dinner area. Let's go this way. Look at all these books. Take you a lifetime to read all these books. We have so information and so much knowledge in this world. We don't have enough time to study everything. He should be here. There he is. Please don't fall.
Your Eminence, would you have a moment to spare?
Not now, Louis. Please.
Oh gosh.
Leave me alone.
I beg your pardon?
I want to be alone.
Very well. I'm only searching for information about the lance of Longinus, the soldier. If you could...
You are not listening to me. You are playing with fire.
I heard you speak to Mr. von Wollner about it, and I was wondering if you could tell me something about it.
That was a private conversation. How could I have known that he was listening to us?
I see what you mean.
Louis, don't push it. Leave while you still can.
Your Eminence, are you all right? Your Eminence, are you with me? Can you turn around, please?
What do you want to know about the Holy Lance, Louis?
Your Eminence, turn around.
This is the weapon used by a Roman centurion on the very day Christ was nailed to the cross.
Look at me.
Longinus thrust his lance in the right side of Jesus.
Please.
As you wish.
Oh, okay.
His nose is bleeding.
Oh.
So you are looking for the Holy Lance of Longinus, are you?
Oh gosh, look at that. So yes. What is wrong with him? Only some information.
Exactly.
Frank and direct. I like that. Thank you for not trying to be sly. You are looking for the lance. You should know, you are not the only one. Lord Mortimer has spent a good part of his life and his fortune trying to find it. Never will he let you have it. But tell me, before going any further, have you spoken to anyone else about this?
Yes.
Yes, my mother knows about it.
Of course, Sarah. Who else?
No one else.
What are you going to use the lance for, exactly?
Wow. Here we go.
I need it.
Why?
You won't understand.
Try me, Louis.
I need to protect myself with it.
Louis.
Yeah.
Thank you for your sincerity. I shall answer you about Longinus. You deserve to be told. His spear-headed lance did indeed pierce the side of the Messiah.
The Messiah is Jesus.
His blood gushed out, covering the head of the lance. It was covered in the blood of Christ.
Thank you. Thank you, Your Eminence.
You are welcome. Be careful, Louis. You are on a perilous path. Don't follow Sarah's demons, my boy. Don't delve too deeply into her delusions, or you won't be able to come back. The demons that she is frantically trying to drive away are in her own mind. Take good care of yourself. God keep you.
Thank you, Your Eminence. Good man. So now I know where to go. Search for more clues on the... or go pick the spear. Possible information sources: specialists, deception, sacred texts. Let me see my notes. Piaggi told me it was the shape of a boar spear. Had blood on it too, right? Sacred texts, possible information sources: specialists in asterism, artistic deceptions. Interesting. Who else should I talk to about it? Let me see. Oh gosh, should I ask Washington? Let's see, shall we?
Good evening, Mr. President.
Good evening.
Hard to kill time on this island. Nothing ever happens. Gets a bit boring, don't you think?
Are you joking, my friend? I'm sure you're just being ironic.
Yes and no. It's true that the manor is full of books and works of art. Unfortunately, the subjects are restricted to Lord Mortimer's specific tastes. The Crusades, religion...
Yes, that's true.
By the way, have you noticed the representations of the Holy Lance he's got all over the place?
No. It was the last thing in my mind, to be honest.
Oh, well that's a pity. I would have enjoyed chatting about it, as I would have done with my mother.
See you later.
Nope, there's no crap about it. Let me see this guy.
What can I do for you, sir? I am at your service day and night, sir.
As I was unable to bring my personal effects with me, I was wondering if you could find me a few items.
Of course, sir. What would you require?
A little Carmelite water would do me a lot of good. Could you find me some, please?
Oh, the tonics are under lock and key, sir. Lord Mortimer only allows access to them in cases of emergency.
Dang it.
My good fellow, would you have any amber available?
I would, but unfortunately I don't think I am authorized to give it out, sir. I believe it is a precious stone.
It is a precious stone, obviously. I don't have enough for either. Dang it. That's about it. Maybe there's someone in here we can talk to. He said in Mortimer's study, so I would have to go back up there.
Honey, the remedy of the gods.
Beautiful. So there is some around here. Okay, we can still look for some.
All right, I've retrieved everything.
What's that?
Chronicles of the Amber Princes. As I recall, Dorkin was my favorite character.
Dorkin? Like dork? Or Dorkin? Oh, so we still have royal jelly around here. Let's find some, shall we? We gotta talk to everyone. I do not see anyone here. Oh, what's that? Golden elixir. Yeah, let's go back. No one's here. Well, we could go to Mortimer's study. He definitely has some sacred texts up there as well about the spear. So let's do that. I haven't seen Emily in a minute. Hope everything's okay with her. Do I hear sweeping? I do. What are you doing?
Pardon me, monsieur, but I have work to do.
Let's go up. You said the studies, so maybe this is it right here.
Saint Longinus. Let's take a closer look at his lance. It is shaped like a leaf, like the real lance, maybe. How can I be sure? No, this is too easy. Mortimer's trying to throw me off the track again. It seems too visible to be true. Impossible not to see the statue on first glance, given its size. And Mortimer has no interest in making the shape of the true lance so easy to see.
Right.
I think this statue does represent Longinus, armed with a lance that wounded Jesus, the Holy Lance. How can I find out if this is an exact representation? There's no way of being certain of it.
Hey, looks like there's a symbol engraved on the tip. Yes, a fish. The Christian fish, no doubt. It can't be a coincidence. It must have been done on purpose. Huh. Good thing I took a closer look.
So, fish. I must find the Holy Lance. Piaggi told me it was the shape of a boar spear. The statue of Longus shows it is in the shape of a leaf. I noticed a discrete fish symbol engraved at the tip of the lance. Okay. So we got some more information. Gotta be more. Let's see. Maybe this is another one.
Adoration of the Shepherds with Saints Longinus and John. Giulio Romano, 1534. Longinus is holding the Holy Lance in his left hand, and I'll bet he's holding the sponge soaked in holy blood in the other hand. Yes! Here we can see that the Holy Lance is represented in the shape of a spear. I better make sure I check this twice. It's a work that dates from the Renaissance. There's nothing to say that it's not based on erroneous elements. This work is an order from Lord Mortimer. All the details have been conceived with a specific goal in mind. Upon closer examination, you can see that even the style clashes with that of most of the other works in the manor. No, if Mortimer has taken special care as the conception and the exhibition of this painting in his study, in the same way as for the nightmare painting, it must be of some significance. And that is indeed the true shape of the Holy Lance, a spear shape.
I noticed a discrete fish symbol. Okay, the statue is the shape of a leaf, which is what more. I noticed one on the painting of Longness that has the shape of a spear, which is what Mortimer's opinion confirmed. I noticed a discrete fish symbol, so it really is a spear shape. Okay. What else we got? Let me see. Nope, not it. Let me see. No. Nope. Not you. What's that? Devil's Thorn. No, we're good on that too.
Saint Longinus. Let's take a closer look at his lance. It is shaped like a leaf, like the real lance maybe. How can I be sure? Hey, looks like there's a symbol engraved on the tip. Yes, a fish. The Christian fish, no doubt. It can't be a coincidence. It must have been done on purpose. Huh. Good thing I took a closer look.
Okay, so it looks like a normal spear and has a symbol of a fish on it. Okay. Who else can we talk to? Anything in here?
Dante's Paradise. Raise your head and be reassured, for what comes up here from the mortal world must ripen in our rays.
Nothing. Let's get out of here. Okay. Let's go ahead and keep going. Who's in here?
It seems like he isn't here.
Where did he go?
A chest locked with a 4-letter code. Surely a word close to the owner's heart.
Let's see.
What a mess. Looks like Volnor was interrupted.
Joanne, I know you are trying to find out what happened to Elizabeth, but it's getting out of hand now. Your escapade on the continent cost me enough as it is. I know it hasn't been easy for you leaving Elizabeth confined in her room for a month so she doesn't bump into Sarah. But to run away without warning, I had to lie to cover you, Joan. Act as if you arrived separately only a few days ago and persuade William to do the same as guest. I demand that you come to your senses and take hold of yourself. I ask you to fetch something so you can get it off the island, not only for the study and vain hope of acquiring power. It won't give you any answers, let me be clear about that. At most, we run the risk of losing it again. So for the last time, please go leave it at the agreed place. I can confirm that someone will pick it up immediately. Gregory.
Looks
a lot like straw, and he's drawn something in a hurry on this sheet. Straw on his desk, as if to protect something fragile. Yes, someone must have packed something away here. I get the feeling that I've seen that somewhere before. Yes, it's definitely a drawing of the Lock of Al-Azif. Volner must have kept a copy. Straw on his desk, as if to protect something fragile. Yes, someone must have packed something away here. A table of alchemical symbols. Someone circled the zinc symbol.
There it is. I think that's what it is.
A chest locked with a 4-letter code. Surely a word close to the owner's heart.
Zinc. There it is. Awesome. Okay, let's see what else you could find around here.
The alchemist as a young man.
What's this?
Chemistry set. That's not surprising coming from von Volner.
He's not here.
So, let's see what Volner has in his bookcase. I don't know where to begin. I've never heard of most of these works.
De Richet?
Damn, that's all I need. Maybe he knows something about the lands.
What are you doing in my room?
Oh, I'm gonna mess up.
Von Volner, let's not have a misunderstanding. I had nothing else to read in my bookcase, and I wondered if I...
Stop your blathering, De Richet. You're the one looking for the lance.
No,
Don't take me for a fool. You are looking for the holy lances.
No immunities.
I'm not looking for the lances of Longinus von Volner. I'm looking for the lance of Longinus. The one that pierced Christ's side.
You are playing with fire.
Don't take it the wrong way. I'll leave you all the copies. Don't worry about that.
Good answer. What are you playing at, Richet? Mortimer's the one who has that cursed lance.
How long have you been looking for it?
Ah, I see. You want it, and so you plan to steal it from Mortimer.
For a long time. Isn't that right?
Why, you little swine! You're planning to give it to Sir Gregory. You're looking to double-cross me and Piaggi too.
What on earth is he talking about?
That's right. You can read me like an open book. I'll find the lance before you and make you look like a fool in front of home.
Hang on. You're trying to pull one over on me. If that was your plan, you wouldn't reveal it so easily. It must be for something else. Drop it. I can see very well you're trying to take me for a ride. You have no idea of what you're getting yourself into, De Richet. Don't think you're going to get off lightly. Never will I help you find the Golden Lance of Longinus. Never! Don't make me your competition, De Richet. You are no match. Now, get out of here.
Well, that didn't go smooth. Well, we ran out of our points, you know? Those are very crucial, I guess. Oh, well, come on, guys. Let's get back. I don't think we're really going to find too much information without some help points. So let's get out of here. I think we're just gonna have to use our best judgment. And I'm pretty good at that. Let me see if we can go through the front door. I can't. I still can't go out the front door.
Lord Mortimer certainly has a taste for staging rooms.
Oh well, we're gonna just have to use the best of our ability. I mean, we got the basic information, so... Dude, that looks freaky. It looks like he's about to jump off. Wait. Golden elixir. We need more jelly! Don't worry, we'll find it, guys. I'm pretty intelligent, so... I think we got enough information that we need, anyways. I could always check over here. Oh no, there's no information over here. Wait. Here we go. Maybe we could look at this.
Christ Crucified by Velasquez. Look, someone's left a note there. Reserved for the Duke of Alcudia.
Yeah, who is that exactly? No, it's something we don't need to see. Last Supper. Oh, something here. Nice, Devil's Thorn. We need more jelly. Well, that was a waste of time. Well, not really. I mean, we got some information from Piaggi. He's probably the most sane, most normal one in the group. Now we're gonna have to use our best judgment. Here we go. We got plenty of information though. There we go. Where can we start? Let's start over here.
I can see that this lance has a so-called leaf shape. It is made entirely of iron. I can see that the tip is engraved with the symbol of the sun.
No. That is definitely not it.
I can see that this lance has the characteristic shape of a spear. It is made of iron, and its tip is engraved with a cross.
Nope, that's not it. What's this?
This sarcophagus is engraved with the name of Clemens III. Good God! The one whose cross allowed me to enter.
Ah, so...
This sarcophagus is beautifully made, but ancient. Stone is marked by the passage of time, but it's really well preserved.
Let's keep looking, guys. Pretty dark over here. Examine.
I can see that this spear has a so-called leaf shape. It is copper rimmed. I can see the tip is engraved with the symbol of the Eye of Ra.
Nope, it's not it.
This one has no name. I wonder who it was for.
Couldn't say, sir. Alright, here we go. This is a crazy tomb. It's so big. Devil's Thorn.
Flavius Aetius. It was cut a long time ago. You could tell by the rough hacks of the tool and the patina of the stone. This sarcophagus is very ancient. I'd say it's several centuries old.
Wow.
Well, here we can see this lance has a leaf shape, is gold rimmed, and a fish is engraved on the tip.
No. Let's go this way first.
This sarcophagus has been ravaged by time. It's sort of ageless, I guess. It's entirely sculpted.
There we go. Whoa.
Well, we can see that this lance has a particular spear shape. It is coated in gold. You can distinguish the symbol of the fish engraved on the tip, barely noticeable.
That might be the one, but let's keep looking. Nothing for this one.
We can see that this lance has a leaf shape, and, well, it's in gold. I can see that a crucifix is engraved on the tip, just barely visible.
No. Guess it's supposed to be a fish. Trying to think, guys. There's so many different shapes. Gosh, guys, which is the right spear, I wonder? Oh gosh, I wish you guys would watch my videos so you can give me some tips or some sort of answer. I'm just trying to think here. Let's check the next one. It had a fish. I remember. It's definitely a fish mark for sure. But is it in the shape of a spear or is it in the shape of a leaf or a boar? I remember Piaggi saying that.
Let's take a look at this lance here. It has a very special leaf shape. It is copper rimmed, and I can see a fish symbol engraved on the tip.
Special shape. I mean, does that give it away, guys? Because it says special shaped. Gotta think, guys. We saw a few different ones. It can be a boar shaped. Because there's a leaf shape. Most of these spears are leaf shaped. It's a special leaf shape, but is it the real one though? If that makes any sense, guys. It can't be. In the painting it said it's in the shape of a spear.
I can see that.
So there has to be a spear.
The shape of a boar spear. The blade is partially coated in copper, and I can just make out the symbol of the Eye of Ra engraved on the tip.
It's not Ra. I know for a fact it's not Ra. It's a fish. And it's copper, I believe.
I can see this lance has a spear shape, is copper rimmed, and it has been engraved with the symbol of the Christian fish on the tip.
Oh gosh. That's Christian tip. It's a Christian. It was in one of the books, in one of the Bibles. I remember that. Oh my gosh. This might be it right here. Oh gosh, I'm not sure. I'm not sure. Oh gosh. But it's a Christian shaped fish. It's not just a fish. So this has to be the right one. Does that make any sense, guys? If anyone's listening? This has to be it because this is a symbol of a Christian fish.
I must be sure of my choice. I cannot get it wrong.
This has to be it.
Sure this is the one to take?
Yes. Yeah, this is it. I got it. Oh, and I went up. Level 2. And conviction level 2. I think that's it. We're good. Let's go back to mom real quick. Dude, I have no points. It's so crazy. This has to be the spear. It's in the shape of a spear, and it said a Christian fish. And the soldier, Jesus was Christian, and the soldier stabbed it right on the right side of his body or by his ribs. It's Christian made of a fish. That has to be the right spear, guys. Let's get out of here. At the warp? Is she here? What exactly is a warp? What's a wharf? Is it in the front of the island? Remember where we were? Oh, we'll see. I was outclassed. Yeah, I know. No biggie. I think that might be the right one.
I'm already pressed for time as it is. Mother's waiting for me on the wharf.
Oh, one more. Okay. Let me see. Oh, I won a lot of level 2s. Awesome. I have no points. Dang it. It's okay though. What is this? Science? Do we have any on science? Agility, questioning, logic, erudition. There we go. Perfect. Let's get going. Where is the wharf? Don't really remember, but we'll find it.
De Richet, sticking your nose everywhere again.
Wow, what's the matter with him?
Whoa.
Excuse me, monsieur. I don't follow you.
I haven't come all this way just to fail so close to the goal.
Why? What are you talking about?
I am talking about what you are doing. This conference is going to boost my career. There is no question of me letting you ruin everything. I just surprised Piaget and Volner talking. You are about to rob Mortimer. Give me what you took from him, immediately.
Let's keep calm, please. I don't know what you're talking about. I'll have to cut this short, quick.
Hit him? Slapped him. That's funny. I'm sorry. That's funny. I'm sorry. That was funny. Where is the wharf? Oh gosh, Biaggi's still there? No, he's not there no more. Okay, here we go. Why there's so many people here?
Louis, perfect timing.
As luck would have it.
Come, my boy. I would like to have a word with you.
Dang it!
Come closer, please. It's time we had a little chat.
What's wrong, my lord? Tell me. What's with all the bodyguards?
Louis, it's time you found out the truth. I've been observing you since you arrived. I see you running all over the grounds in search of Sarah. I would like to prevent her from leading you even further down the wrong road.
What does that mean?
The wrong road?
Louis, Sarah has made her own choices of her own free will, and I would like for you to have the same chance. You see, Sarah and I have known each other for a very long time, Louis. I am aware of her theory. About me, about Gregory, about the demons. she's right. Look at me. I have inhabited this body since 1191. For the last 602 years, I have been this dear William Mortimer.
Lucifer, the fallen archangel, left heaven accompanied by 133,306,668 angels.
Wow.
Is it true that there are that many of you?
No, I assure you, Louis. Forget your Bible class. It's ridiculous. We are not angels. We don't have wings. There is certainly nowhere near 1,000,000 of us. And for that matter, no sacred human text represents us correctly. There are several families, and the family to which I belong has 8 siblings, including Gregory and myself.
Sir Gregory is your brother?
Yes, what can I say? You can't choose your family. But it is very difficult to know exactly how many of us there are, because a large number of our kind remain hidden, or never reveal themselves even to us.
Oh, at least he told me the truth.
You've been Mortimer for 600 years? How long have the demons been among mankind?
Oh, I don't think I'd be lying if I said that we have always been here.
Dang it.
And you truly have the power to manipulate the thoughts of men.
That's right. Every demon has the capacity to infiltrate the minds of men and to read and steer their thoughts.
And what do you do with this power?
We help them, of course.
I don't know.
And how is it you help men exactly?
Let's just say that without us, man would probably never have left his cave. Fire, the wheel, tools, writing. We are the spark that inspires man to search, to grow, to evolve.
Can you tell me more about your capacities, your supernatural powers?
Supernatural? From my point of view, they are perfectly natural. Well, Louis, just because the monkey does not fly doesn't mean that we should consider the bird a supernatural creature. We are all part of a grand design. We are simply made like this. By developing our art, we are able to read thoughts as well as write in the minds of men. It is possible for us to make them bow to our desire, but it doesn't work without leaving some scars.
You're the devil incarnate.
The devil? I'm not saying that all Judeo-Christian folklore hasn't served us, but the truth is, of course, something quite different. Please, don't look at us through the primitive prism of religions. I am not hiding any horns or goat's feet, Louis. I have no tail.
Why do you bring up folklore? You mean that you've taken advantage of people's beliefs?
No, not exactly. I mean that we in fact created them from scratch. It is amazing to see how mankind has such a strong need to believe in something superior to itself. It was very instructive for what was to come.
Continue.
Louis, it's time you opened your eyes. Come, you'll soon see.
After you. If you could manipulate us mentally, what's the point of all the theatrics of the conference?
You must suspect that we asked ourselves that very same question. For many centuries, we didn't organize any conferences, and most of the time, it ended
That's crazy.
in civil war.
So he really is a demon.
Many of us were killed during this period. The idea of organizing conferences was the answer to everything. The interest being to erect some rules among ourselves. Our family first divided up all the principal countries of the world. Now, whenever one of us wanted to propose a major change between these countries, they summon the demon in question and initiate a conference. The demon that initiates the proposition doesn't have to give notification of the subject of the conference beforehand. Consequently, we participate along with our best assets. Once the humans are brought together, the conference begins, but we are forbidden to use our talents to influence the participants. The first meeting is held in order to expose the subject to all the participants, followed by several days of reflection, during which we are allowed to be persuasive, but not to impose our will. A second meeting closes the conference with a final vote.
So, for you it's a game, isn't it?
I understand your remark, but after living several centuries, you stand back and enjoy what reflection and pleasure you can.
So, von Borchert, he was looking for the Al-Azif for you.
Exactly. Al-Azif has always belonged to my family, Louis, and with good reason. My father wrote much of it. Can you tell me what you've done with...
What, you mean the Al-Azif?
No, I already know that. Sarah came here with it and got rid of it. I was thinking of von Borchert. He isn't essential, but he is a trusted person.
He's a prisoner at our headquarters in Paris.
All right.
Did what happened to Elizabeth Adams have anything to do with you?
Unfortunately, the poor girl became an issue between us, in spite of herself. A family of demons is still a family, and as in all families, there are disputes. Elizabeth's family, the Adams, has always been under the patriarchal control of my father. As he and myself are not really on very good terms, sending poor Elizabeth here was terribly rude of him, really.
You did accept, though.
No, I would say rather I was presented with a fait accompli by Gregory and went along with the intention of helping her. But this is my castle, and everyone is the master of their own home.
True that.
It was you who killed her.
The child was already condemned, Louis. My father would never have let her be.
He killed her.
Had to pass inside her mind and, yes, make her take her own life. Trapped between the unyielding control of my father and your mother's terrible treatments, I wouldn't wish a life like that on anyone. Would you?
So neither my mother nor Peru were ever guilty. You just gave me the runaround with that whole investigation.
Now don't take it the wrong way. I was obliged to keep up appearances so that Gregory wouldn't suspect me. And it enabled me to size
So he did kill her. It was all him that killed her. He possessed her mind to stab herself and kill herself. So suicide by murder.
I hope I've answered all your questions, Louis. Come, I've something to show you.
Zeus.
There is one question that remains to be answered. Why me? Why tell me all of this?
Oh, haven't you guessed yet?
Oh gosh, what? Tell me. Hold on. Immunity. Okay.
I've got an idea, but it might seem stupid.
Trust me.
Am I one? I mean, am I a demon?
Would you like that?
No, I don't think so. I'm just a man, and that's fine with me.
Look, we are of the gods, Louis. Always have been. You, as much as me. You are one of us, Louis. You, too, are a demon.
What?
Are you serious?
You know it. Deep down inside, you know I am telling you the truth. Where do you think that natural, charismatic presence comes from? Your talent must already have manifested itself somehow. Have you ever had any visions?
No. Stop it. It's absurd.
Have you never found yourself suddenly inside someone else's body without knowing why?
No.
Whilst asleep, maybe? That's how it often happens the first time. Your spirit wanders unconsciously.
My mother can't have lied to me about that.
It's true. Your real mother would never have lied to you.
What do you mean?
Oh, wow.
I would rather you found this out from her own lips, but it's important that you know. Sarah is not your mother.
What?
I'm sorry to find out this way, Louis. But you must know the truth before you commit an irreparable act.
No, no, it's not possible.
You are my son.
What? No way.
Not too shaken up. You've experienced many significant events since your arrival.
Oh man, I don't really know.
To tell you the truth, I don't get much time to ask myself those questions.
Quite right. best not to react to all this too suddenly. Take some time to think about it.
He's my
For
father?
now, I think you ought to find Sarah, my son. You ought to talk things over with her.
So she's been lying to me all along?
Let her justify herself. What's done is done. Sarah must explain herself.
What is going on?
We'll have all the time we need.
Is he manipulating me?
But all in good time. Before you join her, I'd like to give you something. As a demon, I would like to introduce you to your first talent.
What do you mean?
Open your mind, my son. Relax. You hold immense power. It's already there inside you. Empty your mind of all thoughts. Just let me show you the way.
I should relax.
Open your mind. Hear my voice. Feel the vibrations and listen to what has been happening to you deep inside, but which you have been concealing. Trust yourself. It's all already in there.
I can hear something.
Now breathe.
It's a sound, very faint.
That's right. Concentrate on it. My voice is growing fainter, but I am here.
Whispers, words.
Wow, we really are a demon.
Mixed voices.
Focus on.
He's been always straight with us, always telling the truth.
I sense a stream. Some words are clear, but not all of them.
Let them enter into your mind.
I hear them. Now I can hear a clear voice.
Well done, Louis. Congratulations.
What was it?
You are now able to read people's minds.
What?
You heard me. From now on, whenever a human speaks to you, you will be able to read their current thoughts. So, if you need to know something in particular from someone, all you have to do is make them think about it.
But I would break their spirit, wouldn't I? Their privacy.
But I'd be violating their minds, wouldn't I?
No, nothing of the sort. You won't really be penetrating their psyches. Let's just say you'll be picking up residual signals emitted by their thoughts. It isn't intrusive at all, rest assured. There are also a few rules you need to know that govern this talent when used between ourselves. You can read the thoughts of demons as well as of humans. But be careful. A demon more experienced than yourselves will know that you are spying and will often react quite violently. It's considered bad form to play around the psyche of another demon. It's a question of courtesy. But let's be clear. What is most considered bad form is getting caught. So I would advise against trying to read the thoughts of Gregory, for example.
Home?
Yes, the old grump is touchy and rather a stickler about the conventions. On that note, go and see Sarah, Louis. Otherwise, she might leave without you. We'll continue this discussion later.
My Lord, I can't believe this.
Just
this is
join
crazy.
me in my study when you've finished.
This is crazy. You are now able to hear the superficial thoughts of your... Each use of mind reading costs 1 essence point. You can earn 1 back when confronted to an immunity. 2 by exploiting a vulnerability, and 3 by consuming a devil's thorn. No! Oh no.
You're right. I need to go now.
See you later.
See you later, Lord Mortimer.
One more thing. If you want to know the truth about your birth, ask her about Paris, 1763, at 12 Rue des Martyrs. That's where she disemboweled your mother to steal you from me.
Wow. This is crazy work. We're a demon.
It's not that I regret all these discussions, but I must hurry to the wharf.
Wow. I still need to get more points, man. I need more jelly. Maybe I can run around here and find something. Yes, I need jelly. Give me more. Give me some more jelly. That is crazy. We are a demon. Collector coins. Can't go there. There's got to be something we're missing. Can I go this way? No, I cannot. Okay. Well, I got more jelly, but I need to fill that up. I wish all my points were filled up.
You manipulated us all. You're going to pay.
What is at stake here far outweighs our personal interests.
Our personal interests? You betrayed me.
Emily, no!
What an idiot. He still doesn't get it.
But, wait. How has Sarah betrayed you?
I don't believe it. You still don't get it. I'm not Emily, stupid.
You went as far as killing your own sister?
You're the one who pointed her out. You only have yourself to blame.
Oh, dear God!
Surprise, Sarah. You can't just get rid of me like that, you old hag.
Do you realize what you did?
Oh, poor Louis. He's upset about me getting rid of his little sweetheart.
Emily loved you, Emma. You endured everything together. You were never alone.
You have no idea what I had to endure.
But it must have been the same for Emily. You both went through so much.
She always saved the worst situations for me. How many times have I had to climb into bed with some man I'd never even seen before because Emily had seduced him during the day?
Emma, it's obvious you suffered a great deal because of the path your lives took. But don't try convincing yourself that your sister didn't suffer too.
Duchess, I am sorry about what happened.
You had a choice! You use people according to your desires without any scruples.
Excuse me, but we are in the same line of business.
Shut it!
And Emily knew it very well.
No, Emma, look at me.
She would never endanger herself for the sake of the Order. Her sense of duty gave way to her personal interest. In the end, Sir Gregory was the only one who was truly honest with me. He has opened my eyes more in 2 days than my sister did in a whole lifetime.
Sir Gregory? You've got to be joking, right? You're not really going to trust him, are you?
I trust Gregory. He's always honest with me.
Emma, you don't realize. You're just a pawn to Sir Gregory, like the rest of us.
He has never lied to me. He took me in, took care of me. Something that no one else has ever done for me.
Why did he do it? You didn't have any particular item which he desperately wanted you to give him, for example?
No,
Emma, you are the only one who knows where the Al-Azif is hidden. He's using you.
It's all Mortimer's fault.
Mortimer is responsible for his share of all of this. But he's not playing alone.
Right.
Holm is serving his own interests too. There's been enough deaths.
No, it isn't fair. I haven't done all this for nothing. Holm promised me I could be the only Duchess Hillsborough from now on.
Damn.
Mortimer is a demon in the literal sense of the word. He and Sir Gregory have been living amongst us for several centuries now.
I know, Louis.
What? You knew?
Of course. And they can even read our thoughts, would you believe that? But it makes no difference. I serve Gregory. Mortimer can drop dead, he absolutely deserves it. No, it isn't fair. I haven't done all this for nothing. Holm promised me I could be the only Duchess Hillsborough from now on.
Oh gosh, that's enough. It's finished.
It's all over for you. You're going to have some explaining to do after all of this.
What? Are you threatening me? Do you really think you are in a position to do so? And what if I take your mother out first? At the stage I'm at, she should never have tried to shoot me.
No.
Don't move!
Louis, remember in Paris? I trust you, son. Now, Louis!
No! No, damn it! No! Why did you do that?
Louis!
No! 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 Come on, Mother. Hang in there. You're gonna get through this.
Do not trust him. I am proud of you, my son.
No! Mother! No!
Dang. Dang, dude. Man, this story's getting deep. Manipulation. Okay. Diversion. Politics. Okay. Everything looks all solid. Validate. Oh, one more. And let's see, what can we add here? I believe there was... Let me see. Questioning is already at level 2. I'm sorry. Manipulation. Questioning is already at level 2. So we can get not politics. Let's do diversion. No. Etiquette. Yeah, etiquette should be up here. Yeah. I guess we never found out.
I spent my whole life swimming in lies. Emily, what a waste. I feel like I know nothing. That I have to learn everything all over again.
Right.
I'm a demon. I age more slowly. I can mentally manipulate people. I don't even know if it's a good thing or a curse. Frankly, I feel like I'm cursed. I hope I'll be able to control this new skill, otherwise my life will be hell. Damn it, what a mess. Come on, man up, Louis. I'm still the same old me. Demon or not, I'm still in charge of my actions. And this father, I know nothing about. Yes, I've still got a lot to learn. It's enough to drive you crazy. Everything I believed in, nothing holds true anymore. Pull yourself together, man. I need to find some answers. There's no way of being alone for a minute.
Let's go.
Sir Gregory?
Good day, Louis. I think it would be good to talk. How are you feeling?
I don't know.
I understand. I heard that William spoke to you at last about our nature and our family. It's a good thing, but you must be a bit shaken up.
That's the least you can say.
I bid you welcome among us, Louis. Knowing William, he probably didn't go into any detail about our family, so if you have any questions, don't hesitate to ask.
Here we go.
How long has our family been in existence?
We have been here since the very beginning.
What do you mean, exactly?
Are you trying to get information from me?
No, not at all. I was just wondering why that particular question seemed to disturb you.
Let us not insist, then. You yourself weren't very convinced by the question, it seems.
Good to know. That's an immunity. No, I can't do that. He'll kill me.
How many of us are there in the family?
We are 8 brothers and sisters.
What do you mean by brothers and sisters if we can change bodies?
You reason with logic. We have retained the human habit. When we first come into this world, we retain a certain attachment to our first envelope. If we are born as a man, we are brothers. If if we are born as a woman, we are sisters. But I must admit, it has absolutely no real importance. They're just bodies.
Gotcha.
Well, tell me then, are there any other families like ours?
There are officially 7, but we're the oldest and therefore the most powerful.
What's Lord Mortimer's problem?
I think he allows himself to be devoured by a need for recognition.
Has he always been like that?
More or less, but thinking about it, I believe that the birth of our latest sibling greatly accentuated his discomfort.
Do you think he's jealous?
I didn't realize you were so good at behavioral analysis. Indeed, William certainly is prone to jealousy. Finding one's place, notably in the eyes of our father, is not easy, and we each do what we can to succeed. But I can't justify this perpetual rebellion against our rules.
All right.
Is there a head of the family?
You'll see. You'll meet them all, of course, when you are ready. They created us and set out the rules, especially our father. As for our mother, she retired from the political stage. We don't see her much anymore. I think that all these questions simply bore her.
I see. There is still much to learn.
Yes, it's true. You've got some catching up to do, my boy. One thing you must understand regarding any disagreements that might arise between William and myself is his position with regard to mankind.
What do you mean?
Well, for centuries we've been trying to help and therefore preserve humanity. Monarchies are simple and practical. They enable us to inspire humanity efficiently, and I can't understand why William wants to replace them with democracy.
Oh.
But if your intention is not to dominate the human race, why not let them be master of their own destinies?
I perfectly understand this type of reaction from you, less from William. The main thing you're lacking is time. Man is transient, and one of his particularities is that he does not learn from the errors of his peers. He uses up an incredible amount of energy building and destroying whatever he himself has put into place. If we weren't here to help them, guide them, I sincerely believe that humanity would have become extinct by now. On the other hand, we are eternal. When we plan ahead, we do it for the long term.
Yes, I understand, but that's more like tyranny, isn't it?
Well, it's all a question of your point of view. From man's point of view, I can understand how he would have that impression if ever he found out. But don't forget your true nature. From the demon's point of view, in other words, ours, letting man do as he thinks fit would equate to letting him race to his own demise.
But
got it.
What about man's freedom to choose?
That is man's worst enemy, Louis. Imagine a creature that dies without reaching the age of adulthood. It remains a child. We have to help him, otherwise he will put himself in danger. It has taken centuries for our family to establish relative peace between demons. Thanks to this policy, we have been able to decide everything by confining the other families to subordinate roles. And now William is obsessed with disrupting everything.
Peace between demons? What do you mean?
I'm not talking about conflicts within our family. If that was all there was, everything would be fine. But several other families, younger but nonetheless powerful, are trying to upset the balance. At present, we dominate most of the major countries around the globe. But some families are pushing, via less influential countries, to gain ground. Do you understand?
As best I can, yes.
When the time comes, you must take up a position on the political chessboard. I only hope your father doesn't take you down with him.
Wow. Is this an invitation to follow you?
Are you offering me an alliance?
Louis, I do not believe that just because your father is mistaken, all is lost for you. You owe William nothing, so there's nothing obliging you to support him. I want you to make an informed choice. Now go and see your father, see what he has to say, and then think it over very carefully.
That's exactly what I intended to do. Thank you, Uncle.
Don't mention it. If I've been able to help you in any way, go now.
Here we go. Join Mortimer in his study. Oh my gosh. So we're a demon. Who's this?
Duke Manuel Godoy.
He's no longer there. He's dead. And Emily's dead too.
Sir, I am sorry, but I cannot let you enter. I am sorry, sir, but access to this room is not authorized by my master.
Monsieur Napoleon Bonaparte.
Can't go in there. Who's this?
Monsieur Jacques Perru.
Where are you, Mr. Jack Baru?
Dear Monsieur Perru. All right. I've retrieved everything.
Ooh, look. Collector coin. Beautiful.
Dear friend, please.
He's not here. Thank you for that book.
Pardon me, monsieur, but I have work to do.
Here is Washington.
Louis, busy as always, I see. How lucky you are. I must admit I'm trying to kill the boredom myself.
I get the impression we're all in the same boat.
And here I was thinking you might have some juicy gossip.
Me? No, nothing at all. And you?
I would like to be able to say yes, but it's been dead quiet. The only one with anything to say is Duke Manuel. But with that accent of his, I don't understand a word he says. It's exasperating.
Right. I've wasted enough time. I'll keep our conversation to myself, Mr. President. Anyway, I must be going now.
See you later, Louis.
Monsieur Johann von Wulner.
Mother effer. Let's see if he's here.
Why is his study in such a mess? Looks like Volner's planning something.
Could he possibly be a demon?
Look, a blotter. And apparently it's been used recently. I wonder what Volner was going to write. It's smudged. It's not all legible. I can make out the signature though, and leave as if planned It's illegible. Let's see if I can find a solution in Volner's things here. Given his interest in alchemy, I wouldn't be surprised if I found something that revealed what's written somewhere in his room. A table of alchemical symbols. Someone circled the zinc symbol. What a mess. Looks like Volner was interrupted. Looks a lot like straw. And he's drawn something in a hurry on this sheet. Straw on his desk. As if to protect something fragile. Yes. Someone must have packed something away here. I get the feeling that I've seen that somewhere before. I've seen occult inscriptions like this before. They're not very common. As a matter of fact, I've only seen them once before, around the Lock of Al-Azif. The signs of obscurantism. A chemistry set. That's not surprising coming from von Wollner. I should find something to help reveal the traces of ink on the blotter. I have to find some ammonium sulfide if I want to make the text appear by capillary action. Perfect. Here's some. Yes, it worked. Now I can see it. Sir Gregory, I'll leave Al-Azif at the landing stage at the appropriate time. Yours truly, Johann von Wollner. This is child's play.
A devil's thorn, to be used to uncover the best disguised traits.
The alchemist is an old man.
Alright, let's get out of here. I found something out. Maybe I can find something else in here.
August 24th. August 24th. June 11th.
Nothing really, huh?
My dear Elizabeth.
I feel so bad for her. She was possessed.
His Holiness awaits my report. I haven't the time.
Well, you don't have the time. You're sitting on your butt right now, sir. This is George Washington. Maybe there's something in here. You never know. Could be some more royal jelly.
My dear George.
No, not really anything in here. Wait, I heard something. Oh, outside? Can't go outside. Wait.
Portrait of George Washington.
Alright, let's get out of here. Wait, what is that over there?
A map of Vermont.
Nothing. I have not been through that door yet. I wonder what's there. Who's this?
Monseigneur, His Eminence Cardinal Piaggi.
Cannot go in there. This is me.
Huh, that's me. Duke Manuel Godoy.
Can't go in there either. Alright, so we pretty much explored everywhere. So let's just head up.
Monsieur Napoleon Bonaparte.
I went in there, he wasn't there. Oh, what's going on? What'd I do? Wasn't I just here? Yeah, I was just here. Get out of here. Alright, let's go. That's right, you better sweep that up. Alright, let's go. Go in his study, so that means the nightmare room, right?
Louis, I was sure you would stay. I'm proud of you. You have made the right choice. You must have been disappointed not to have been able to speak to Sarah one last time. I would have liked her to tell you herself.
Well, I guess I'll never know now.
True. Even so, there is one more thing I haven't told you about her. Sarah was my daughter.
Wow.
But
why didn't you tell me the truth about her?
I thought that might be too many truths to absorb at one time. I intended to tell you afterwards. You were in a hurry, so I made a decision. You've been able to understand and choose for yourself. How do you feel?
Hard to say.
I would have to say... anxious.
Worried. I wonder where it's all going to end.
What could be more normal? It may have been a bit brutal, but you've just grown up in a very short space of time. From now on, you can influence your own future. I will guide you. We've all the time we need.
You're not the first to make me that offer.
What do you mean by that?
Your brother, Sir Gregory.
Gregory. Why am I not even surprised? What did he say?
Let me see.
I think he's worried about you.
Worried? Marvelous. That's just like him. You know, in a family like ours, we all have a role to play. And his is to worry about everyone else. Let me reassure you, there's no reason for him to worry about me.
Okay. And what is your role? Right, that's a good one.
And what's your role in this family?
Mine? Oh, I think they probably feel I'm the eternal naysayer, I suppose. I think one mustn't be afraid of change, and that it is healthy to challenge oneself at regular intervals. I don't impose anything on anyone. I'm just following my own path.
But where does it lead?
I suppose I should explain. For centuries now, demons have emerged in and around great leaders all over the world. But like true tyrants, they have governed with an iron fist in a studded glove.
That's the impression I get.
But you see, people's discontent is increasing, and they are too high up to hear it. They take themselves for gods. Sooner or later, the people will turn against us, just as they have in the past. Each time it's happened, many of us have died. We must master the humans, yes, but gently. And the best way of doing that is by allowing them a free choice, Louis.
You really are trying to liberate men.
Of course not entirely, no. It is easier to keep control over people who slumber than people who are oppressed. A man with nothing to lose is a dangerous man. Whereas, if you give him a roof, food, and entertainment, he will do whatever you want. The best way of getting them to achieve something is to make them think it was their idea. For that, they have to feel as if they are free.
Hang on. What do you mean?
Look at the United States. From the start, I introduced an idea that will change everything. The idea that everything is possible. Everyone can become someone. Is there anything more beautiful?
You mean it's not true?
Man can move mountains when he believes it is in his own interest. And what nobler cause is there than his own freedom?
Do you have any more examples?
Of course.
Talk to me about slavery.
Well, take the slave trade, for example. It's an archaic practice that simply has to stop. Today, black slaves of America work for free and in unbearable conditions. Tomorrow, if you free the blacks and offer them work along with a salary, they will bless you for it. Then, they will be integrated into the system. They will be taxable. Once they are free, they will have to work for a roof, pay taxes, and feed their families. Maybe we could take away the civil rights of prisoners, for example. In this way, we'll keep control of all those who respect the system and benefit from the others as workforce. What obscurantism! By harping on this concept of good and evil, guilt and redemption, look where men are now, locked up in beliefs that should no longer exist. It's time for men to rediscover themselves and to take control of their lives as they really are, without any moral judgment.
And what would you propose for women?
They must be given the right to work and to vote. Look, at the moment they don't work. They take care of raising children. What a mistake. We have to get them out of the house. Make them work. In this way, not only will they become consumers, but they will also delegate the job of education to the system. We could guide humanity from a young age, Louis, don't you see? Today we are wasting too much time.
Tell me what you think about progress.
Progress is essential, Louis. It's the future.
What else?
Progress must liberate humanity from burdensome chores. Progress must replace man wherever his presence is not obligatory. It creates both the desire and the need. It will liberate women as soon as the machines are able to do all the chores in the home automatically. It will bring men together by bringing a faster means of locomotion. Look at the cultural revolution that printing brought about. But the most important of all has already been laid. The foundation stone. Freedom of speech. The First Amendment of the Constitution. There must be opponents to every project. So, above all, don't develop a one-track approach. Otherwise, man won't have enough room for expression to feel free. If man sees his chains, he will only want to break them. If we give men the feeling that they are free, I am convinced that they will exceed their limits. And it is only from that condition that humanity shall rise up.
But do you want to dominate or raise humanity higher?
I want it to advance. I want it to progress. Man is our vessel. If he progresses, then so do we. Wouldn't you like to know what we really are?
Who do you mean? Demons?
Yes, us. Our species. I've been searching for centuries, trying to find a way to explain the reason of our existence. But humanity has not yet evolved enough to make any progress on the subject. I am convinced that the sciences will bring that knowledge someday.
So, that's your objective, is it? To understand who we are? I understand your goal, but the change you propose is not really a significant one. It is merely more smoke and mirrors.
You must understand that we directly depend on men. Consequently, we have to do our utmost to help them progress and to prevent them from killing each other.
As we have the power to influence their will, why not impose the desire to live in peace?
We do exactly that, on a regular basis. But a leopard cannot change its spots. When the person that you inspired dies, you have to start all over again with the next one. It's painstaking work, Louis. Our family clings to its privileges and to the past, and that's how they are putting us in danger. The time has come for change. Now that you know your true nature, there are still a few things I need to teach you.
What do you mean exactly?
A new skill, and not the least, Louis. It's about taking control of a person.
I don't see how I could do that.
I shall help you the first time.
How do you do it?
It's an animal resonance. How it works is still a bit unclear even to us.
Like a wave or a sound?
That seems the most likely, yes. In my opinion, demons are capable of tuning their psychic frequency to that of others. That is why, for example, I tend to surround myself with deaf and dumb servants. The servants dressed in black. I infiltrated them. I opened a channel between them and me, and then I deprived them of speech and hearing. This way, no other demon can turn them against me.
Okay, let's not waste any more time.
I deduce that you're impatient to master what's in store for you. That is good. I thought I'd mix business with pleasure for this first time.
What do you mean by that?
The conference will come to a close shortly, as you know. Not that I'm fed up with archaic diplomacy, but it's time to ensure the success of this project. To make this happen, I would like Piaggi to inform the Pope he has changed sides.
You're going to use your powers to alter the votes?
The real game is about to begin, Louis. Up till now, the guests have been sizing each other up. From now on, it's time for Gregory and myself to play, as well as you yourself. Now, here is my plan. I would like you to join His Eminence in his room.
Just play along. We'll see when the time comes. Very well. And then?
You're going to have to trust me. What we're going to do is painless for the human you are going to invade.
Invade?
Yes. You're going to enter his mind and take control. You're going to influence his actions and his psyche. Make him speak, then concentrate. You must focus on him in order to feel his thoughts. Then, while speaking, you must link with him. Once you're done, you will naturally find your way to the source and enter into his thoughts.
But what if I fail?
Trust in your instincts. You just have to let yourself go. You have the skill. Let your nature come to the fore. You'll see. If you fail, you'll be in for some light banter with His Eminence. That's all. There's nothing to be afraid of.
Very well.
Perfect. Go now. The Cardinal is in his room. You will have to write a letter to the Pope as if Piaggi had written it himself. In this letter, tell the Pope that whatever happens during the conference, he must follow my propositions. But be careful. In order to protect himself from counterfeiters, the Pope had Piaggi's hand tattooed with a symbol to be sure of his identity. You'll see when you're inside him. You'll understand. Once it's written up, just bring it back to me, and I'll send it off immediately.
All right. I'll take care of it.
Oh wow, we're about to manipulate someone and control them. Alright guys, we're going to go ahead and stop right now for this video. I'll come back later to finish this chapter. And if you like everything that you've seen, make sure to like, comment, subscribe, thumbs up, thumbs down. I always appreciate the feedback. Let me know what you guys think of the story so far, finding out that he's our father and that our mother was actually our sister. Or, I'm sorry, his daughter, and she's technically our sister. So, let me know what you guys think in the comments, okay? Until then, I'll see you guys soon. Peace.